So my good people, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about the routes which you can follow to come to the United Kingdom. As you have been asking about the process and how you can move from where you are, more especially from Kenya to the United Kingdom. It is something which many people are interested in, and today I want to take this opportunity to welcome all of you, as I'm going to discuss some of the routes which you can follow for you to come from the country where you are to United Kingdom. Remember, you should keep in mind that in most instances this country allows people who are either trained, who are maybe nurses, teachers, masons, plumbers, and all those, any skills which you have, there's a possibility of you being allowed to migrate to the United Kingdom. So, and this country is nice because the job you do, whatever you do, is important. There is no less work, there is no less job, because they pay in terms of working hours. So for example, if you are a plumber, and mind you should know that the manual work here, the people work manually here, that is the masons, the plumbers, the electricians, and all those, they are paid very well. Unlike in Africa, where people think that you must be learned for you to get a good job. You must have degrees for you to be paid well. You must have degrees for you to be paid well. That is not the case here. The only thing here is if you are able to work, if you are able to do what is required, and then you are good to go, because it is the number of hours which you work here which are going to determine what you are going to be paid. So assume you are working just like a plumber, for example, and the rate of payment is regulated by the government. The amount of money which you are going to be paid per hour is determined by the government, and there is what we call the minimum wage requirement, where that you are not supposed to be paid less than a given amount of money. So in most cases, the least amount of money you might find people paying here is from £9 per hour and above. It is rare for you to get to be paid less than that. So when you think on that, assume you are working for 12 hours, you can multiply and get the total amount of money you're going to get. So the longer you work, the more you are paid. So the type of job which you are going to do doesn't matter. That's one. Number two, here they say there is no superior job. There is no superior work. There is nobody who is superior in terms of working. As I've said earlier, it is the number of hours which you work which determines the amount of money you are going to be paid. So therefore, if you are thinking, if in your mind that you have any thought of migrating to this country, and maybe you think that your education will not allow, it is not something which is being considered so long as you have the skills. So I said there are various routes which you can follow. Maybe you can be a skilled worker, you can be a spouse to somebody, you can be a student, or you can come as a visitor. Those are the four most common ways which are used. But you should keep in mind that, for example, if you come as a visitor, you are not allowed to work. You just come to visit, and then from there you go back to your country. So if you come as a visitor, you cannot work, you cannot get public funds, and many more other things. So this is not the best route to follow when you want to come to UK. So don't think of just coming as a visitor. It is better you think of coming maybe as a student, or as a spouse, or as a trained, a skilled worker. So if you come maybe under those 3 types of visas, you are able to work, you are able to be employed and work maybe in any area, so as you have the skills. So when you want to come as a student, you should find a school or a university or a college where you want to enroll. You follow the due process, you get the admission, and after getting the admission, you get what you call the student visa. And the student visa, they are allowed to work, although their time is limited. They can only work for 20 hours, but 20 hours is good time per week. So assuming you are working 21 week times 4, that is 80 hours, and you are being paid £10 per hour. So 80 times 10 is £800. 800 pounds. If the rate is 200, I think you see that's good, a good amount comparing to what people receive in Kenya. So you can come as a student and then you work. Number 2, you can come as a spouse. When you come as a spouse, it means that you have somebody, you have maybe your partner who is in the United Kingdom, and then from there you apply to join. Yes, you apply to join, and you should be able to provide what they require. You should be able to provide proofs that it is true that you people are in a civil partnership or you are married. And when I talk about partnership, it is people who have stayed together in a relationship for long and they are able to prove. Maybe you can ask, what can you use to prove? One, you can use a joint bank account as a proof that you have been living together or you are partners. You can use bills, maybe electricity bills, which you share to pay when you are living together. You can use chats, maybe, you can use chats, maybe your photos and all those. So when you ask to provide the documents, you should be ready. The documents should be ready for you to give, so that they can use them to make a decision before they allow you to join your partner here in UK. The goodness with this is that so long as you have all the documents which they have requested for, the process or the procedure of making the decision is maybe, I can say, quick and very fast, because it is just to verify those documents, and then from there a decision is made. So when a decision is made, you are sent an email, and when you are sent an email, you are told to go and pick your passport, your travel document from wherever you want to take your biometrics and deliver those documents. Remember, I've talked about the student visa, I've talked about the visit, and I've talked about the skilled work visa. Those 3 are the most common types of visas which you can use to shift or to move from Kenya maybe to United Kingdom. So that's what I wanted to share today. But I'm trying to do some research on how teachers can move from Kenya to United Kingdom, because the nurses, they have a clear way. The nurses have a clear way on how to move from Kenya to United Kingdom following a specific route. Now, as I've said, I promise you that I'm working on the route of teachers from Kenya to the United Kingdom. So stay tuned, and I will bring all this news through this channel of mine. So that's why I'm just kindly requesting you to subscribe to my channel watch all the videos, subscribe, watch all the videos, like them, comment, and maybe if you have any question, you can share with me so that we grow together. So in my next video, I'm going to upload some of the processes which you should follow when you want to migrate from Kenya to UK as a nurse, because that procedure is direct. But you should plan yourself so that you have what it needs, because you must have finance. You should have money to cater for all the procedures, all the processes which are required. You should do the exams, the English exams. You should go for medical tests. You should be able to just make sure that you have money, which is going to take you through the whole process. So thank you very much for your time from watching this video. As I said, please kindly don't forget to subscribe to my channel, watch all the videos, like and share so that we grow together. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye bye.